Do you know how easy this is for me? Do you have any fucking idea how easy this is? This is a fucking joke.
So you want to find one of these bad boys, one of these Shivaxi monuments. Well, you've come to the right video. I will show you the best method on how to find these. It is not an exploit, it is purely just a method. It is RNG to find these, but using this method, I'm sure you'll find one, putting a bit of time and effort. Alright. So, there's a few things you'll need before getting started. I don't recommend this if you're early game or mid game, but maybe sort of an end game thing if you want the achievement to, you know, finally conquer one of these and find one. So let's get into it. So first things first, you'll need a couple of things. One thing is essential, but the others aren't that important, but they definitely help. So let's get into that. So first thing, you want something to deal with the cold because you'll be going through a lot of ice biomes, and hypothermia is an issue. Even in endgame, it still ticks away at your health, and if you don't have something with life steal, it will definitely tick away your health. Second thing, you will need some form of flight. It's not essential, but it definitely helps and speeds up the process. And the most important thing that you will need is an atlas. This is the key to this method, and you can't really, well, you can do it without it, but it definitely is like the main bread and butter of this method. So before making this video, I had footage of finding two monuments, but I'm like, you know what, just for this video I'm gonna find some more just to help you guys out. And I found two more. So now I have to make two more of these pillars to put two more statues in front of my house. When doing this method, you come across a lot of dragons and you want to kill them and loot all their roosts to get mimics. So as you can see, I do have quite a lot of these mimic drops, and it's a really good way to, you know, get them sacrificial amulets or the fire gauntlets. Very helpful. Yeah, so let's get into the method now. Okay, the first thing about this method is you want to find an ice biome. It's probably the hardest part of this method, just because they're not too common, but you know, you will find one if you just fly in a random direction. As you can see here, I've just flown in a single direction. I found a couple ice biomes, but here we go. I found a brand new one here. I pulled up my atlas. Alright. So let's go through here. I kill a couple of dragons before I get started. Alright, now what you want to do is once you've found an ice biome, you want to circumnavigate around the entire thing. You want to stick between the adjacent biome and the snow biome. Now, the Shivaxi Monument has a 1 in 6,666 chance to spawn per chunk. So what you want to do is just fly around. As you can see, I'm flying between the border of the snow biome and the adjacent biome here, which is, as you can see, sort of a forest biome. Yep, just a bit of lag, and just flying around the border of it. This is what you want to do. Just fly around, bordering the adjacent biome. Just like this. Right, I'll skip through this a bit. This is a 30-minute video I've got pre-recorded here. Just flying around between the ocean and the plains and the snow. Just like this. Keep following it around until you do an entire loop. Just like that. And I will skip to where I've done an entire loop, and I'll show you what the atlas looks like. Alright, so once you've done an entire loop of the entire snow biome, it should look something like this, obviously depending on the size of the snow biome. But this one here is a bit of a medium-sized one, not too big, not too small, and you should see a giant hole in the middle like this of unexplored snow chunks. And what this means is it is guaranteed that everything inside this middle bit will be snow right? You've done an entire loop, making sure you've covered every single little offset snow biome that comes off the side or whatnot. Just making sure you've done an entire loop of every snow chunk that you can find. And the reason you want to do this at the start is to maximize the chances of making sure you render in every single snow chunk for that chance of the monument spawning, because it is such a high chance. You want to maximize the amount of chunks you see. And from here, what you want to do is simply fill in the gaps. Now you can zoom in on your atlas. I don't think I showed in this video that I've got, but you can zoom in and find out every chunk that you have and haven't been in. And what you want to do is just fill in the entire thing. So I'll skip through it. I'm simply just going through, making sure now that I've filled in the entire thing. Oh, here we go. There's a better way. Let me just get to the bit like this. Now I've filled in this top bit. I'm missing a little chunk here, or a couple of chunks here. But yeah, just keep filling in the whole thing in the center, making sure you've maximized every single snow chunk. Now, as you can see here, I've pretty much filled in the entire thing. This example, I don't actually find the monument in this biome, but I'll show videos of me actually doing it after this. But this was just like the best example I could show of where I pull up the atlas, do a full loop around the entire biome, and then fill in the chunks, right? So you just want to rinse and repeat this method through every snow biome that you find to maximize those chunks. So yeah, I will now show you footage of me using this method and finding the monuments. Alrighty, another ice biome. This is the last one I was at. I came east and found a new one, so we'll do the same method, circumnavigate the whole thing and then work our way inwards while killing dragons to find mimics. I will report back if anything interesting happens. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Another one to add to the list. As you can see, this method does work. You can see all the mimic drops that I've got too. Yeah, I still have more to fill in this ice biome, as you can see. So I will keep on recording. But yes, this is the method that I've been using, and as you can see, it does work. So I will keep searching this biome after I place down my waystone. Bang. Number 8, number 7, number 6, number 5, 4, 3. I have 1 here, but there's 1 and 2. So yeah, that's how the method works. I'll be back if I find another one. Oh my god, would you look at that? Another one. Same biome, same method. Wow, you can really tell that I've been through a lot of ice biomes. That's actually crazy. This is the second time I've found 2 in 1 biome. Alright guys, that was the method, and I really hope those examples show you what to do and like how you can find them. I'm now going to loot those last 2 structures that I found because I haven't been in them yet. Yeah, also I'm making this video after I've put that footage into the editing software, and for whatever reason it's really choppy when it's sped up. Probably because it's, you know, like 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 times sped up. But yeah, it is a bit choppy on my end at least. Maybe it'll come out smoother after the video has been exported. But yeah, let's go check out the loot and what you can find in these structures. Oh, actually, I need these. Silk touch. Alright, let's go check out the loot. So we'll start with number 8. Here he is, the man himself.
Ow.
We're going up, freeze him up.
I'm blue, dabba, deeba, die. Really, lowercase r, uppercase.
Pick him up, alright. Let's see if there's anything worth getting for me here. Ooh. So I do like collecting all these apples in here and just chucking them on my trees outside. Alright, first chest. Oh, it's lagging. It is lagging. Come on. Come on. Oh. First chest. What do we got? Anything worth disenchanting, mending? Nah. We'll take the treats. And a green crown. And this. Alright, first chest. It's okay. Next one. Oh, yep. I'll grab all this up later off camera. These are just the food items you can get. Alright, last 2 chests. Nope, not in this one. The next one. Here we go. What can we get? Anything good? Lagging again. Come on. Come on. Right, what do we have? Nothing. Agility, not bad. I'll grab all the treats. Shulker heart. Nothing too good in there. Last chest on this one. Also nothing too good. Alright. Not the worst, not the best. We will go to the next one. Number 9. Oh, where is he? Oh yeah, I tried to put him in a boat before, but that didn't work. I tried to bring him back or find a method without freezing him to bring him back to the base, but I don't think you can lead him or put him in a boat or pick him up with a rock. So that's unfortunate. Oh, there he is. We'll grab this. Come on.
That was really lowercase r, lowercase l.
Alright. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, more food in here, but that's not a chest room. Ooh, I think I need one of these. That's pretty good. Wither ring, free action ring. I'll take that. Nothing too great in that one. Right, last 2 chests. What do we have? Advanced Dawns, I'll take that. Take that. No. What is it? A necklace. What is it? A wrath pendant. No wrath pendant, but better than nothing, I suppose. Yeah, that's about it. We'll head back to the base now. And put down the last 2 statues of this world. I've just cleared out a space here for them and built it. Alright. 7 and 8. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. That's about it for this video, guys. If you found this method helpful, or if you've actually found one using this method, let me know in the comments. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching.